reaction to the results of the election in South Korea?
Yes, we do. In fact, let me find it here for you. Should be somewhere in here. PQ. We do not, but I will get you on, Jeff. Go ahead. Thanks, Kelly.
So I've talked a lot about the ignorance and incompetence of Donald Trump, his administration, and especially Caroline Leavitt. But this takes the cake. He said, do you guys have a statement about the election in South Korea? And she confidently said, oh yeah, we do. Let me get it for you. It's got to be right here somewhere in these papers. Let me look through it. Actually, no, we don't. I'll get back to you on that. And this is because if it's not about praising their Lord and Savior Donald Trump or blaming Joe Biden, she doesn't know what she's talking about. You'd think she would have at least prepped for this or had the intelligence to answer questions on the fly. But nah, she has a playbook that she can't deviate from. And this is what happens when you hire unqualified people for jobs they should never have. You get this embarrassment and poor excuse for a press secretary. And believe me, there are plenty more idiots in the Republican Party. Listen to Mark Wayne Mullen with the Secretary of Education.
Senator Mullen.
Thank you, Chairman. Madam Chair, what's the definition of insanity?
Of sanity or insanity?
Insanity.
Insanity?
Yeah.
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
Right. And what was we ranked in reading and math in 1979?
I'm sorry, what?
What was we ranked nationally in math and reading in 1979?
We were very, very low on the totem pole.
We were number one in 1979. Today...
Oh, in 1979.
1979.
Okay.
In 1979, we were ranked number one around the world.
Oh my God. Tell me that wasn't one of those Who's on First skits. What's the definition of sanity? You mean insanity? Insanity. Where was we ranked in 1979? Huh? Where was we ranked in 1979? Low on the totem pole. We were the highest. Oh, 1979. What in the hell did we just watch? Where was we ranked? And these are the people who say education is failing. Unfortunately, they make the case that government is failing. What a fool Mark Wayne Mullen is. These are the people who want to cut education. But it gets worse because in this video, Linda McMahon was asked about what type of school lessons would violate their DEI rules. And she has no knowledge of simple American history.
That I would like to your thoughts on, simple yes or no. If this is a legal DEI, an example, would you say that it would be an illegal DEI for a lesson plan on the Tulsa Race Massacre?
I'd have to get back to you on that.
Do you know what the Tulsa Race Massacre is?
I'd like to look into it more and get back to you on it.
Okay, so I look forward to that. How about the book Through My Eyes by Ruby Bridges, for instance?
I haven't read that.
Have you learned about Ruby Bridges?
If you have specific examples you'd like
That
to
was a
cite,
specific example.
I'll be very happy.
It was
for
an
you-
incredibly
for
specific
you to
example.
submit
I named
those
a
in your
specific book.
questions, and I will look into it and get back to you on
Thank
them. I
you.
look
How about
forward
a
to answering them
school having a
directly.
voluntary celebration for Pride Month?
Well, I think that,
Voluntary.
well, let's make sure that in our schools.
yes or no?
that we're looking, no, it's not.
Oh my goodness. This woman is the Secretary of Education, and she can't tell you if the Tulsa Massacre or Ruby Bridges would be appropriate to learn about in schools because it might violate their stupid ass DEI rules. These people are absolutely ignorant. This is embarrassing. You know that people in other countries watch this stuff. They're watching this going, do you guys see this? Their Secretary of Education doesn't even know Black history at all. And here's why. They don't care. They hate us. For you Black conservatives out there, you Black MAGAs out there, these are the people Donald Trump put in charge. He didn't choose Tim Scott. He didn't choose Byron Donalds. He didn't choose any Black person to at least advise these people on Black history because he doesn't care. Donald Trump is a racist, and you Black MAGAs who are out here buck dancing and bootlicking and selling out for him are more embarrassing than they are. At least we can expect it from them. This is freaking out of this world, embarrassing and absolutely disgusting that the Secretary of Education, the person who says that our educational system is failing, has no idea about education, doesn't even understand or know anything about simple Black history. I mean, really? Ruby Bridges? You can't just say, oh yeah, absolutely, you can teach about Ruby Bridges. Of course, we would want to know about the young lady who first integrated schools with Black and white people. Of course, we can talk about that. No, she didn't know that at all. Are you freaking kidding me? Every single day, I think to myself, 300 million people in this country. We have Mark Wayne Mullen, McMahon, Linda McMahon, Marjorie Taylor Greene. These are the types of people we chose out of 300 million people in this country to lead this government. This is sad. Do better. Do better. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.